The 2026 NFL offseason has already delivered its fair share of drama, intrigue, and bold organizational decisions, and the league's coaching carousel is spinning faster than ever. In a series of developments that could reshape the competitive landscape of the NFL for years to come, the Pittsburgh Steelers have officially hired veteran head coach Mike McCarthy. Miami Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel has withdrawn his name from the Buffalo Bills head coaching search, and former NFL quarterback Philip Rivers is set to interview with Buffalo, marking one of the most fascinating storylines of the offseason. These moves signal a turning point not only for the franchises involved but also for the broader philosophical debate around coaching experience versus innovation, leadership versus scheme, and the evolving identity of NFL organizations in the modern era. Steelers make a statement. Mike McCarthy hired as head coach. Black Heart Yellow Heart. The Pittsburgh Steelers are an organization deeply rooted in tradition, stability, and long-term vision. Rarely impulsive and almost never reactionary, the franchise's decision to hire Mike McCarthy as its next head coach represents both continuity and calculated risk. A veteran voice for a proud franchise. McCarthy, a Super Bowl-winning head coach with extensive experience leading the Green Bay Packers, brings credibility, structure, and proven leadership to a Steelers team at a crossroads. Known for his offensive acumen and quarterback development skills, McCarthy compiled a strong resume during his tenure in Green Bay, including multiple deep playoff runs and a championship. For Pittsburgh, the move signals a desire to reassert its identity as a disciplined, playoff-caliber organization while modernizing its offensive approach. After several seasons of inconsistency, quarterback uncertainty, and offensive stagnation, the Steelers opted for a coach with a track record of managing star players, high expectations, and locker room dynamics. Why McCarthy fits Pittsburgh? The Steelers' culture has always prioritized accountability, physical football, strong leadership, continuity over chaos. McCarthy aligns well with those values. His straightforward style, emphasis on preparation, and ability to adapt his offense to personnel strengths made him an appealing candidate for a franchise seeking immediate respectability and long-term stability. Team sources suggest that ownership valued McCarthy's experience handling pressure markets and playoff expectations, viewing him as someone capable of steadying the franchise during a transitional period. The McCarthy effect. What changes in Pittsburgh? Offensive direction. McCarthy's arrival likely means a more structured passing game, clearer quarterback roles, increased use of play action and timing-based concepts. The Steelers have struggled to find consistency at quarterback in recent seasons, and McCarthy's history of developing signal callers was a major selling point during the hiring process. Locker room leadership. Veteran coaches often bring instant credibility, and McCarthy's presence is expected to command immediate respect. Pittsburgh's locker room, a mix of young talent and seasoned veterans, now has a leader with championship experience and a calm, authoritative approach. Buffalo's coaching search takes a turn. Mike McDaniel withdraws cross-mark Dolphin. While Pittsburgh made a decisive move, the situation in Buffalo took a dramatic turn when Mike McDaniel withdrew his name from the Bills' head coaching search. A surprise exit from consideration. McDaniel, widely regarded as one of the league's most innovative offensive minds, had been linked heavily to Buffalo's opening. His creativity, player-friendly style, and success in Miami made him a natural fit for a Bills team seeking to maximize its offensive firepower. However, McDaniel's decision to step away from the process sent shockwaves through league circles. Why did McDaniel withdraw? While no official explanation was provided, several factors are believed to have influenced the decision. Commitment to Miami and unfinished business. Concerns about organizational alignment. Desire for long-term stability rather than short-term pressure. Sources close to McDaniel indicate that he remains deeply invested in his current project and was unwilling to leave unless the situation offered complete philosophical alignment. What McDaniel's decision means for the Bills' Bison High Voltage. The Bills now face a pivotal moment. Having missed out on one of the most sought-after coaching minds, Buffalo must recalibrate its approach. High expectations, limited patience. Buffalo is firmly in a win-now window, and any coaching hire will be judged immediately by postseason results. McDaniel's withdrawal underscores the pressure associated with the job, pressure that not every candidate is eager to inherit. Philip Rivers enters the picture, a bold and fascinating candidate. Bullseye American football. Perhaps the most intriguing development of all is the emergence of Philip Rivers as a head coaching interview candidate for Buffalo. From field general to potential head coach, Rivers, a former Pro Bowl quarterback with nearly 2 decades of NFL experience, has long been respected for his football intelligence, leadership, and competitive fire. While his coaching resume is limited, his deep understanding of offensive football and locker room dynamics makes him a compelling option. Why Rivers appeals to Buffalo? The Bills are drawn to Rivers for several reasons. Elite football IQ, natural leadership presence, strong connection with quarterbacks, passionate, high-energy personality. Rivers' ability to command respect without needing years of coaching experience is a rare trait, one that Buffalo reportedly values as it searches for a culture setter. Risk versus reward. The Rivers gamble. Hiring Rivers would be a high-upside, high-risk move. Unlike McCarthy, Rivers would be stepping into his first NFL head coaching role. Potential upside. Relatable leader for modern players. Innovative offensive ideas rooted in experience. Strong quarterback mentorship. Potential risks. Lack of coaching experience. Learning curve with game management. Staff building challenges. Still, in a league increasingly open to unconventional hires, Rivers represents a bold swing that could pay dividends if supported by the right staff. League-wide implications. Experience versus innovation balance scale. These three stories highlight a broader NFL debate. Do teams prioritize proven experience? McCarthy. Did they chase innovation and creativity? McDaniel. Or did they bet on leadership and instincts? Rivers. The 2026 offseason is shaping up as a referendum on how franchises define success in a rapidly evolving league.